Mikhaila Peterson used the carnivore diet to save her life, so doesn't that mean you should use the carnivore diet to save your life? Or at the very least, the carnivore diet is good? The answer is no, and here's why. Mikhaila Peterson is a case study. Actually, not even that. She's not a case study. She's just an anecdotal example of one person claiming one thing happening to them. Now, it's not to say that this didn't happen, but it is to say that these things are unreliable when it comes to causatively linking things. For example, I just got back from the gym and I'm eating an apple. Therefore, I must conclude that going to the gym causes people to eat apples. See how there's a problem with this type of logic? It associates two things that happen together as if they are causative of each other, when we all know at a very basic level that correlation does not equal causation. Another thing to note, this is one example. The reason why we have science is so we can look at more than just one example. We can look at the totality of all the evidence, many thousands of examples throughout history and various different types of study designs, and start pulling out common threads. So even if the claim that the carnivore diet did save Mikhaila Peterson's life is true, which even establishing that is a huge stretch, this is still only one anecdote. The reason why we have scientific research is so we can look at things under as controlled of circumstances as possible. We can manage and control for extraneous variables while pulling out specific things and start determining if these things are correlated and if there are commonalities. I ate the apple after the gym. Let's look at thousands of people after the gym and look at the rate in which they consume apples versus the rate in which the usual population consumes apples. See if there's any commonality. But even if this was established, we still then would need to find causation. Like, is there actually any plausible causative reason for why going to the gym would cause people to eat apples, and can we actually observe this in the evidence? Then we have to find evidence of that in multiple different populations, not just a very narrow subset of a population. We're already many levels removed from where we could actually glean anything helpful out of Mikhaila Peterson's anecdote. The thing is, anecdotes are good for identifying areas where we may perhaps need to study more, but so far all of the evidence that we have points to the idea that carnivore diets do not do anything unique for your health. Diets very high in saturated fats are not good for your heart, and very high levels of red meat consumption are also not good for you. So that's what we have so far.